Creating a cryptocurrency can take only 5 minutes using an existing blockchain, which is a system that records transactions. You just need a snazzy name like Lincoin, a picture, supply limit, and bingo, you have created a new crypto token. Because it's so easy, tens of thousands of people have created their own. But how can you make yours stand out from the crowd? The answer? Make it go viral.
So Joe, the Lincoin, we have been breaking our heads over this phenomenon all week. Do we know who made it?
Yes, we do. First of all, I'd just like to say it is an absolute pleasure to be sat opposite the face of Lincoin.
Yes, well, you're very welcome.
Icon in the crypto coin game, in the meme coin game.
Autographs later.
By all means, yes. So I woke up a couple of days after the segment was aired to a barrage of messages saying that this had actually been willed into existence. It's almost as if people had seen what I was warning about and thought, okay, let's try and almost prove him right. And to an extent, it has kind of gone like that. It's gone through a very interesting journey, has Lincoin. It started off very slow, and then suddenly it hit a massive peak. It went up by 8,500%, which is an absurd level within 24 hours. The record for Bitcoin within 24 hours is around about 40% increase.
No way.
So that shows
8,000.
how... Over 8,000%. So if you invested, say, $1,000 in it, if you withdrew it at the right time, you'd have made $85,000. It's absurd, I know. And this was kind of the point that I was trying to make in my original piece about how unregulated it is, because even though it reached those highs, it hit massive lows within a couple of hours. It lost 80 to 90% of its value. And since then, it's been kind of middling at around that level. But to answer your question as to who made this, I did find out the person who made it to see why they did that and whether it would be a scam. The person who made it is somebody who goes on the pseudonym of Trax. He is a French Thai man who saw the segment, and the reason he created it was that he thought it would be a funny narrative to do. And to be fair, actually, I kind of rate that. It is kind of funny. Fair play, Trax. But he said that because this was a news channel that was talking about kind of like the negatives of meme coins, and it's such a big and to an extent can be a lucrative community, he thought that this would be a good narrative to abide by. They call it the lore, the backstory into it. So he tried to create this by doing so ride a wave so that he, by investing early, could be able to make some money if/when it reaches its peak. But that is the issue at hand. I don't know a great deal about this Trax person. I don't know how much money he made. I don't know if this is a scam or if this is fraudulent. From the people I've spoken to who are knowledgeable in the meme coin community, they say that a lot of them are fraudulent. A lot of them are created by bad actors who are wanting to do that. And we even saw that today with, allegedly, with Eric Adams, the former mayor of New York, who created his own meme coin and then withdrew most of the liquidity almost instantly, crashing the coin. But this is the issue. We don't know who did it. We don't know what their intentions are. And hundreds of thousands of dollars have been traded in Lincoin over the last week, probably close to $1 million right now. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money that some people can make, but it's also a lot of money that some people can lose.
And we are not liable. So for the viewers at home, we are not liable for this. It's not our coin.
We are not. Listen, if you want to invest in Lincoin, by all means. But I'd say it's the equivalent of going into a casino, putting all of your money on getting a zero on the roulette wheel. Yes, you can win a lot of money by doing it, but it's a massive gamble. If you want to put money into it, only put as much as you are willing to lose. Do not put your life savings into it.
But the Trax guy you spoke to, he also said that he would donate to Auschwitz.
So this was a way for him to prove to me that this would be it can be used as a force for good meme coins. There is a website called Bags FM, which essentially makes it so that any transaction fee from the meme coin that people put into can be used to give money to the creator or to the developer. He offered it to me. I said, for ethical reasons, I absolutely cannot do that. No. I told him to give it to charity. So I suggested Holocaust awareness, but because of Bags FM, it has to go through a Twitter or an X account. So it is going through the X account of the Auschwitz Museum. I have contacted them saying this is how you're able to claim the money. I'm waiting to hear back from them, but it is a possible way of fundraising. It's not the most preferred way of fundraising, if I'm being completely honest.
No, it sounds very, you have to go through a lot of steps.
Many steps,
Yes.
Many different boundaries for legality.
Yes, boundaries also.
And also
legality.
And
It's also a
legality,
problem.
and it can cost people a lot of money if they don't play their cards right.
Yes. So am I worth investing in? We are not sure yet.
You personally, by all means. Lincoin, that's up for the viewer to decide.
Thanks, Joe Brown. Thank you so much for figuring out the idea of the Lincoin and being with us to explain it.
And thank you for being the face of Lincoin.
Yes, well, you're very welcome.